Hello and welcome. My name's Amanda Jane and I'm a registered marriage celebrant. Before we can begin, can I note a little housekeeping? The toilets are just down to my right and refreshments are at the bar behind me. And if you could turn your mobile phones to silent, that would be great. Jett and Roshani have requested that although they're happy for you to take photographs during the service, that you respectfully delay any post to social media before they can post personally themselves, or find a teenager to do it. The bride is about to arrive, so can we please ensure that our mobile phones are turned to silent and turn our attention to the rear of the aisle where the music starts. Let the procession begin. We've come together to mark a special day in the lives of Jett and Roshani in the beautiful gardens of the Brisbane Botanical Gardens. This section of garden, known as the Fig Garden, holds symbolisation to Jack and Roshani, as figs, known as the fruit of heaven, are the dish they both shared in Uttar Pradesh on their first date when they first met a few years ago in India. We can never know when that special someone will come into our lives, that one encounter that will change our lives forever. It can happen on one day, on any shoreline. It's vital that when this hour does finally arrive, when the first glance touches us deep inside, that we seize the moment and not let it slip away. Jett and Roshani did grasp this very opportunity in India, and every wonderful day since has led them to be here today, confirming their love and commitment to each other by way of marriage. Jett and Roshani would like to acknowledge and give a very special welcome to Roshani's mum, Lalita, and her family, husband Rodney, siblings to Roshani, sisters Charmaine and Victoria, and brother John. They have travelled from Delhi, India, only arriving yesterday to share this very special occasion with Jett and Roshani. Lalita, Roshani wanted me to acknowledge your heart, wisdom and love, and how both her and Jett want to thank you for travelling here today to continue their journey with them, holding their hearts and anchoring them and nourishing their love on their adventures to come. As much as passion and attraction, true friendship is at the heart of love and key to the greatest of beginnings. The very centre of Jett and Roshani's love is a foundation for a life together. They will always give each other the gift of sharing. They will always be there to welcome each other home. They will remain to be true and constant best of friends. Nothing of great worth comes easily. We face struggles, stresses and hard times. But when two bring the strength of love, commitment, communication and faith, they have the power to adapt to each other, stand at each other's side, meet and overcome changes and challenges. When two are joined, they also bring together families, friends, communities. Each of us here today also now finds our lives joined in new ways as a result of the love that Jett and Roshani share. Roshani was born in India and holds her culture dear to her heart. I met Jett in India when he was on a work-related trip and Roshani was on a journey finding family. They both wish to incorporate Indian tradition into the ceremony today. We come today to wish that all our hopes in building a home, finding their dreams and a life together full of smiles and babies upon Jett and Roshani. I now ask Roshani's stepmother Carolyn to come forward to read the Indian poem titled The Meaning of Love by Rumi. Thank you, Carolyn. That was beautiful. Rumi, a 13th century poet, a lover of God and divine purpose behind all of creation, is to reveal the true dimensions of divine love. Very poignant for today's ceremony. I'd now invite you all to witness the garland exchange between Jett and Roshani. The garlands have been lovingly created by Roshani's mother, Lalita. A garland exchange is an Indian tradition commonly known as a varmala, and it's a symbolic way to establish a symbolic connection between the couple and welcoming each other into each family's and connection of loved ones. Anushri, can you please bring forward the garlands? Traditionally, the girl used to choose her groom by putting a garland around his neck, symbolising her acceptance of him as a husband. Roshani, will you please present your varmala to Jett? And Jett, will you exchange your garland with Roshani? I now ask Jett's cousin Sean, the best man, to come forward for the reading "Oh the Places You'll Go" by Dr. Zeus. Thank you, Sean. A meaningful message of the importance of embarking on new things, opportunities, keeping an open mind and trying new things. Now we come to the lovely couple and their vows. I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Jett, will you please repeat after me? I call upon the persons here.
I call upon the persons here.
Present to witness that I.
Present to witness that I.
Jett Michael Roberts.
Jett Michael Roberts.
Take thee.
Take thee.
Roshana.
Roshana.
Vidushi.
Vidushi.
Norman.
Norman.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
Roshani, can you please repeat after me? I call upon the persons here.
I call upon the persons here.
Present to witness that I.
Present to witness that I.
Roshani.
Roshani.
Vidushi.
Vidushi.
Norman.
Norman.
Take thee.
Take thee.
Jett.
Jett.
Michael.
Michael.
Roberts.
Roberts.
To be my lawful wedded
To
husband.
be my lawful wedded husband.
Sean, can you please hand me the rings? I'll now ask you to seal the vows you share with each other by the giving and receiving of rings. The perfect circle of the ring symbolises eternity. The precious metal came from the ground as a rough ore and was heated and purified, shaped and polished. Something beautiful was made from the raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings, made by imperfect beings. It is the process of making something beautiful when there was once nothing at all. Jett, can you take Roshani's hand and repeat after me? I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
May it symbolise our love.
May it symbolise our love.
For eternity.
For eternity.
Roshani, will you take Jett's hand and repeat after me? I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
May it symbolise our love.
May it symbolise our love.
For eternity.
For eternity.
Jett and Roshani, you have built a strong foundation for your relationship based on honesty and respect. You've found joy in one another's company and you've become better, more fulfilled people because of your connection. Your relationship already has all of the necessary components for success, but you must maintain that from here forward by remembering what is important in your relationship and why you are making this commitment to one another today. I'd now like to ask Jett and Roshani and their witnesses, Sean and Anushri, to join me as we sign the registers. Please remain seated while this occurs. Jett and Roshani, you've made your promises to share your lives together in accordance with your vows. It is with great pleasure that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Guests, family and friends are invited to join Jett, Roshani and families for a reception at Four Seasons Restaurant, 345 Blank Road, Brisbane, which will begin approximately 6 p.m. In the meantime, please enjoy refreshments on the lawn here whilst photographs are being taken before moving forward to the reception. I'd now like to formally introduce you all to Mr. and Mrs. Roberts. You can now take your wife down the aisle and into your future.